Let's see who it's gonna be. Hyena, what's going on, man?
Bullshit, bro.
Not much, man. You know, good vibe.
Fuck off one. Bullshit.
Is that Thomas?
Tommy, yeah.
Thomas is popping off right now.
Yeah.
Why is Thomas going crazy? Can you tell us why?
You know how Tommy is, man. When we get those dubs in, he gets hyped. Tommy.
Go, baby.
I love it. I love it. So, Hyena, you guys played the upset crew today, and you went ahead and you beat Evil Geniuses, basically slowing down their plans to go to Japan. That was pretty big. But during those last garage takes, it seems like they gave you guys so much more than they could take. Why was it so easy for you guys? Doodle was going ahead. He was getting the hard breaches. Yellow Stairs was under control by you, like, easily. Or were you shocked that they gave you so much real estate in order to dominate on that site?
So not necessarily shocked. It was just like we noticed that they weren't playing how I felt like EG normally plays. I felt like they were a lot slower and they were a lot more hesitant. So we kind of like just changed up our strats to like manipulate that a little bit. And obviously we did a role change, you know, because things weren't going our way, and it seemed to work out pretty well. So.
Okay. So also when it came to roaming on defense, we saw a few different looks from you guys. Some fast, some slow. Your best rounds were when you guys were overly aggressive, and I would say that some of your not so successful rounds were when you guys were really confined and didn't move around a lot. Basically what I'm saying is your roam play was amazing, and it got you guys great wins, especially gunfights. What type of playstyle do you guys really prefer?
I feel like we're very varied. A lot of like coming into Pro League, a lot of people said that we're like a super aggressive team and we just hold angles on to beat us. I feel like we're really good at, you know, controlling the pace, you know, when we're playing our game.
Yeah.
And we can change one round, be super aggressive and, you know, like push the attack, and then the next round play super passive and kind of just, you know, anchor and turtle.
All right, Hyena, even though Factor pretty much dropped a breadstick this game, 1 kill. Like, how does it feel to really just have him acclimated in the team house and getting, you know, chemistry up with you guys and you guys planning to get better together? Like, why Factor?
So, I mean, Factor's an amazing player. He just had an off day today, and I mean, his calls were still on point. You know, a lot of players, when they're not doing so hot in a game, you know, you'll start to hear them get quiet, you know, a little down on themselves. They're not talking as much. His comms stay consistent. You know, he's giving out call-outs on the drone. And even though his frags weren't there today, I have no doubt that, you know, with Factor, we're just going to continue to get better and better. And I think the other play days, you know, everyone except this one has shown that.
This is like my first time ever talking to you, really. Thomas is cracking me up right now. This is really my first time really talking to you, and I really love your team's demeanor. You guys are generally humble. I love the pop-offs when you guys win. But I'm going to leave the floor to you to go ahead and say whatever you want to say to the chat, the fans, whoever's out there that's watching.
Just thank you. Thank you, everyone, for supporting us. You know, I think it was like 100% EG prediction, so we always love doing the little upset.
Right,
so,
let them know Luminosity's on the map, all right? Good luck, and hey, I better see you guys in Pro League on finals next year. I love you guys as a team, and I wish you guys, you know, the most success out there, all right?
Thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
We'll give it our best.
You better.
All right. Have a good.
All right. That was an awkward cutoff, but the Soniqs, let's go ahead and bring him up. Yo, supr, what's up, man?
How's it going?
It's going all right.
It's so dark, but all right.
You look like a total badass right now with the hat on and the lighting. I love it. But congrats on your win. Recently, we've seen a team change, and you know it's officially official now. Gonfi and Slubman came in, and your team looks brand new. You guys look great. Why these two, and how much do they help you guys out this time around?
I mean, they're both really good players, obviously. I think they're kind of known in EU as, like, insane aimers, and that's what we've seen here. Unfortunately, obviously, we haven't been able to play with them up until, you know, last Wednesday, and even then they were playing in Canada from an internet cafe. So this is actually the first match we've been able to play with, like, everyone here.
Right.
And I thought it was closer than it should have been. I mean, that one round I killed Slash in the 1v1 was like, I don't know what happened. And then we gave them back around with when the guy just planted with everyone alive, even on a cam. So like, I think both our teams made mistakes, but we're just better than they are.
I love how straight up you are, man. Speaking of you being better than they are, this was on Cafe, and when the rework of Cafe came out, and even when they talk about the entire history of Cafe, everyone says, you know, Rogue is dominant on Cafe. We saw him win an event, mostly due to Cafe. You guys beat him here. I mean, are they the kings of Cafe anymore?
I mean, I picked Cafe against them just because, like, since Gio and I haven't been on the team, I just don't think they've been very good. They've kind of progressively got worse. You know, that we beat them both times this season.
Right.
I just don't think there's a map they really can beat us on, except maybe like one, and that wasn't available to them. So I'd rather beat them on their own map and kind of step on their throat a little bit than go to a map that, you know, they might have less comfortability on.
I like the confidence, man. Last question, and I'm gonna let you talk to the chat. Talking about Rogue, I mean, your team, like I said, you guys on a upward, you know, graph chart, whatever you want to call it, and you guys obviously look better. But Rogue on the other end, I mean, they've been pretty much struggling a lot. What needs to change with that team?
You know, Rogue has really good players all across the board. Personally, I think I don't know if it's the strats or if it's the roles, but I don't think some of their players have been as dominant as they have been. Like, I feel like Slash is an incredible player. Personally, I think he's the best player I've ever played with on this game. And I know Eclipse is a really good player. I just don't, and like obviously Vert is one of the best aimers. To be honest, I just don't think Shuttle and Easily have like been pulling, I'm not going to say their weight, but what we've grown accustomed to seeing from them, because, you know, they're like legendary players within our scene. And I just feel like they're struggling this season. And that's not to say that either of them are bad, because we all have like off seasons and whatnot. I just think that something on their team is not working chemistry-wise. And I would not, I mean, I expect changes to come from them, one or two.
Seems pretty fair. But you know what? Lady Luck has been on your side this entire map. You were part of some crazy plays and some crazy timing on your end. So I just want to say congrats for the win, man. And for this last segment, just go ahead, say whatever you want to the chat, the viewers, the fans that are out there.
I appreciate all the fans that kind of stuck by us, the people who kind of rallied around us when we were having difficulties getting Gomfi and Slevin able to play. Now that we're actually all able to play from the same location and not have, you know, issue. It seems like we had an issue every single day. You know, hopefully we can rattle off a couple of wins here, finish the season, because now I think, you know, we're in that get out of relegation spot, which wouldn't be so bad, not that I'm worried anyway, but it's a little less stressful if you're not in that spot. And I think it's us 8, Rogue 8, or something like that, TSM 8, Rogue 9, and we have tiebreaker versus Rogue. So I think we're in a decent spot if we play like we should, and if we don't, we'll be seeing relegations.
Hey, Supr, you and your team keep killing it, man, and good luck. Good luck next play day as well, okay?
Appreciate it, Velly.
No problem.